All right, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since I uploaded, and so since then been busy, right? So last time you heard from me, we had some free tools that we were rolling out on Bull Run Forever. I think it was tools.bullrunforever.com and then trades.bullrunforever.com. And those are just free tools to help you guys. And then we also did a free goal setting, essentially tracker or helper, right? That was also released for free. Well, since then, written just over about 1 million lines of code and been working on 2 big projects. This is all me as a solo developer, solo guy doing everything, right? No funding at all. And so we've got royalplugins.com, which is WordPress plugins. This, you got to understand, this was a dream of mine since I got into doing local business, small business marketing, I think we called it back then, and local business help, right? And so this was, we were making tools for small businesses and then decided to start flipping them on Warrior Forum. And that's really how I got started with internet marketing. And we were one of the first ones to do it, like plugins, software, all that. That was all relatively new back then. And that was really, we captured that right at the right time because everything really started to pop off and blow up after that. And so we got lucky, I guess you could say. But anyways, this has always been a dream of mine since then, is to just roll out an entire suite of plugins. Now, I don't know if I'm late to the game and everyone's doing it now because, you know, with AI tools, it's become a whole lot easier for even regular people to code and develop. I don't know. I don't really care. This was a lot of fun to do. This is about 500,000 lines of code or more. And we've also trimmed back the amount of plugins that we had, but I think we've got like 15 with the free and premium plugins. So let's just walk through this and then I'll show you the other thing that we've been working on. So the pro, we've got 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, we've got 7. I knew that. And then free, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so there you go. And that was another big dream of mine that I'd never done, was getting something published and released into the WordPress directory. And again, to some of you, you're going to be like, who cares? None of this matters, right? There's more important things. And that's cool. I completely understand. Again, I'm just ticking things off my box, my bucket list, I guess you could call it. And so we've covered everything I always wanted to cover, right? I wanted a security plugin. That's GuardPress. I wanted a backups plugin. That's SiteVault. And this big competitor is Updraft. And then I wanted an SEO tool, which by far the biggest ones on the marketplace would be like Rank Math, Yoast, things like that. Yoast I always hated, and again, that's me talking. This is all my personal opinion in this video. Like, I just always thought it was overly basic, and then they wanted to charge you into this way too expensive upsell. And now it's like kind of featured everywhere. It's like baked into HostGator or another platform. So congratulations to them for getting that baked in at such a high level, but I just never liked it, and I didn't think it was very good. Rank Math I used for a very long time, and so I took all the things that I liked and added in some things like, why were you guys never adding this in? And I made my own. So I absolutely love this tool. We have a SaaS platform for it as well, so it has nothing to do with WordPress. If you don't use WordPress at all, it's SEObolt.io. And that is I'll get into that more in another video probably, but that is part of my morning routine now. I check that every single morning. It gives me everything in one place. Google Analytics, Google Search, so GSC, Google Search Console. What else? All my rank tracking for my keyword lists are there. It gives me SEO scores, GEO scores, which is basically AI scores, everything all in one place. And it's beautiful, tidy, and simple to follow along. So that's my go-to. And then what else? Links. Pretty links, I always use that. And then they started cutting out features and then making it more money. Royal Affiliates, always wanted to make an affiliate platform, so I did that. FormForge is basically our answer to, who is it? Gravity Forms. We got a minute left. Yes, I'm using free Loom. I'm making my own Loom. And so maybe by the next video, I'll have my own set up and rolling, but it's just not done yet. Okay, so that's all the plugins, and then, yeah, we've got some free stuff, which is like Compliant Access is like dealing with accessibility, and Comply is the cookie stuff, and all that's actually turning into laws now, so you gotta be careful. So you might want to look at those. Ledger is just how you track like all your license keys and stuff. I thought that was a cool thing to do, to bring all that into one place, and your hosting and everything in one place that you could see, and none of it's a security risk or anything like that. SMTP, that's just a very basic email sender, which on shared hosting you don't get with WordPress, and then MCP just connects you up with AI so that you can actually make changes to web pages and things like that. So, all right, we're out of time. That's it for this video. Anyways, royalplugins.com if you want to support us, or just check out what we're doing. We've got a ton of free stuff for you. We got free tools, etc., etc. So anyways, subscribe to the channel, comment below if you got something to say. We'll catch you in the next video.